Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a fascinating thought experiment. How would dinosaurs evolve if they lived in space? Dinosaurs dominated Earth for over 165 million years, adapting to all kinds of environments. But what if they had escaped extinction and evolved in space? Let's explore the evolutionary possibilities of spacefaring dinosaurs. So, how would dinosaurs get off this pale blue dot in the first place? There are a few intriguing possibilities. Let's start with the classic scenario. Dinosaurs evolve intelligence. Not talking about Hollywood raptors, but gradual development of problem-solving skills and technology. Given enough time, who's to say they couldn't have reached for the stars? Now, let's say intelligence wasn't in the cards. What about that dinosaur-ending asteroid? Fragments of Earth maybe containing dinosaur DNA could have been flung into space. Talk about an arc. What if an advanced extraterrestrial civilization decided dinosaurs were too cool to go extinct? Maybe they scooped them up, relocated them to another world. Hey, it's less far-fetched than you might think. Let's imagine dinosaurs find themselves on a planet with lower gravity than Earth, or maybe they're living it up on a giant space station. What happens? Well, those massive skeletons that ruled the Jurassic period would need a serious makeover. Over generations, we'd expect to see bones becoming lighter, thinner, and more delicate. Bulkiness would be out, agility would be in. Think about it. A low-gravity environment would be a haven for creatures with long, slender limbs and maybe even expanded wingspans. Picture a velociraptor, already a speed demon on Earth, now practically gliding through the air with each graceful bound. And those lumbering sauropods? They might evolve into the ultimate spacefaring gentle giants, their long necks reaching for distant branches in a cosmic forest. Now let's take away gravity altogether. We're talking about the ultimate freefall environment, where up and down are meaningless concepts. How would our dinosaur friends adapt to a life constantly in motion? Well, for starters, those feet would need a serious upgrade. Imagine dinosaurs evolving suction cup-like appendages, allowing them to anchor themselves to surfaces with ease. Or maybe we'd see the rise of prehensile tails, acting like extra limbs to grab, grip, and navigate their weightless world. But evolution rarely stops at just one solution. Some dinosaurs might take inspiration from our own slithering friends, the snakes. Picture a species evolving to become long, sinuous, and incredibly agile, propelling themselves through the void with powerful jet-like bursts, much like a squid navigating the ocean depths. Chapter 4, Radiation Shielding, the Cosmic Armor Upgrade. Space, as we know, is a harsh mistress. One of the biggest challenges for any life form venturing beyond Earth's protective atmosphere is radiation, those relentless cosmic rays that can wreak havoc on DNA. But fear not, our space dinosaurs wouldn't just lie down and take it. Evolution has a knack for turning adversity into advantage. One possibility is the development of natural radiation shielding. Imagine dinosaurs with scales evolving a metallic sheen, capable of reflecting harmful radiation away from their bodies. Or perhaps their skin takes on a darker hue, rich in melanin, providing a natural barrier against the sun's damaging rays. But evolution isn't just about physical adaptations. What if over time spacefaring dinosaurs developed incredible DNA repair mechanisms? We see examples of this on Earth, with certain bacteria able to withstand extreme radiation levels. Imagine dinosaurs with cells that can rapidly identify and repair genetic damage, making them practically immune to the harsh realities of space travel. Chapter 5. Breathing easy, when oxygen is optional. Here on Earth, we take oxygen for granted. It's the lifeblood of countless creatures, including us air-breathing humans. But space? Space plays by different rules. Out there, oxygen is a precious commodity. Some dinosaurs might evolve to hold their breath for long periods like whales and dolphins. But what if they could go a step further? Imagine dinosaurs developing anaerobic metabolism like deep-sea bacteria. Talk about adapting to the extreme. Another possibility is hyper-efficient respiratory systems. Think of those massive sauropods with complex air sac systems. In space, these air sacs could store and recycle oxygen efficiently. Chapter 6. The cold never bothered me anyway, staying warm in the cosmic chill. Space is known for many things, and a cozy temperature is not one of them. Out there, it's a frigid, unforgiving environment, and any creature hoping to survive needs a strategy to combat the cold. Luckily, our dinosaur friends are no strangers to extreme temperatures. Let's start with the obvious. Insulation. Feathered dinosaurs like the majestic Utaranus already sported a downy coat for warmth. In space, these feathers could evolve to become even denser, providing exceptional insulation against the bitter cold. We might even see the emergence of entirely new types of feathers, perhaps with hollow shafts for trapping heat or iridescent colors for reflecting sunlight. But evolution rarely relies on just one solution. Another possibility is the development of anti-freeze proteins, similar to those found in fish living in polar regions. These proteins would prevent ice crystals from forming in the dinosaurs' blood, allowing them to survive in environments that would freeze other creatures solid. Let's say our intrepid spacefaring dinosaurs stumble upon a planet that looks a little familiar. A little like our rusty neighbor Mars. It's a harsh environment with thin atmosphere, limited water, and a distinct chill in the air. But hey, life finds a way, right? To survive on a Martian world, dinosaurs would need to adapt, and fast. One of the first changes we might see is the evolution of larger, more efficient nostrils, capable of extracting oxygen from the thin Martian air. Their skin might thicken, becoming leathery and covered in scales to prevent water loss. And those eyes? They might evolve to be larger and more sensitive, allowing them to navigate the dim Martian landscape. But survival on Mars wouldn't just be about surface adaptations. Burrowing species like the mighty Triceratops might find solace underground where temperatures are more stable. Over time, they could evolve into expert excavators, creating elaborate tunnel systems to escape the harsh conditions above. Imagine a scenario where dinosaurs find themselves on a planet remarkably similar to Earth, with lush vegetation, abundant water, and a familiar atmosphere. It's a paradise, a blank canvas for evolution to work its magic. Without the pressures of a dramatically different environment, what evolutionary paths might these spacefaring dinosaurs take? Well, one possibility is a return to their roots, a surge in size and dominance. With no humans to compete with, dinosaurs could reclaim their title as kings and queens of the animal kingdom. We might see the emergence of even larger sauropods, their long necks reaching for the tops of towering trees or fearsome predators, dwarfing even the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex in size and ferocity. But size isn't everything. Another intriguing possibility is the evolution of intelligence. Perhaps on this new Earth it's the raptors, with their already impressive brain-to-body ratio, who take center stage. Over countless generations, they might evolve higher cognitive functions, developing complex social structures, problem-solving abilities, and even rudimentary forms of communication. What if our dinosaur explorers stumble upon a super-Earth, a planet significantly larger and more massive than our own? This isn't just a change in scenery, it's a whole new set of rules. The gravitational pull on a super-Earth would be intense, forcing our dinosaurs to adapt or face extinction. One of the most noticeable changes would be to their skeletal structure. To support their weight in this high-gravity environment, dinosaurs would need to evolve thicker, denser bones. Their limbs would likely become shorter and stockier, providing a lower center of gravity for stability. But what about those iconic dinosaur features like long necks and massive horns? In a high-gravity world, these features might become liabilities, cumbersome and prone to injury. We might see a trend towards more compact body plans with shorter necks and smaller, more streamlined horns. Let's take a deep breath and plunge into a truly alien scenario: dinosaurs evolving on a water world, a planet covered entirely in vast, swirling oceans. This is a world where the rules of land are meaningless, and survival depends on mastering the art of the deep. On this watery world, our terrestrial dinosaurs would undergo a dramatic transformation. Over countless generations, they might lose their legs entirely, their bodies evolving into streamlined, hydrodynamic forms. Imagine giant serpentine creatures, their scales shimmering like jewels beneath the waves, their eyes adapted to see in the dim, watery depths. Some dinosaurs might take inspiration from Earth's ancient marine reptiles, evolving long necks and paddle-like limbs for propulsion. Others might develop bioluminescent skin, using light to attract prey or communicate in the dark ocean depths. Could dinosaurs have become space travelers? If they had evolved higher intelligence, they might have become advanced space explorers instead of humans, their starships soaring through the cosmos. Dinosaurs were the dominant life forms on Earth for millions of years. If evolution had taken a different path, or if they had escaped into space, they could have transformed into entirely new creatures, adapted for zero gravity, radiation resistance, and even planetary colonization. Would you want to see space-evolved dinosaurs? Let us know in the comments.